If you want to reprogram your body and release what is stopping your mind from becoming happier, from becoming less stressed, getting rid of the worries, there is one thing that you have to focus on and you have to be able to do. If not, you're not going to be able to reprogram your mind. And that is feelings. You have to be able to get really deep in connecting to the feeling in your body. If you can connect to the feeling in your body, you will be able to release all the trapped emotions inside, all of the subconscious programming that exists inside of your body. But what it takes is the ability to go and connect to the way you feel. So let me ask you a question. How deep can you feel inside of your body? When I started to learn how to feel inside the body, I couldn't get past my muscles. I couldn't get past just feeling muscle contractions, like working out, feeling the pump. But as I started to practice, I started realizing there's more sensations inside of our body beyond just feeling the pump sensation of muscles, whether you work out or whether you don't work out. There is an inner feeling, an inner sensation inside of your body, in all aspects of your body. And when you bring your attention to it and you can connect to it, then you can start to feel it. And when you can feel it, that vibration, that energy that's inside, that is where your trapped emotions lie. That is where the subconscious programming exists. And when you can feel it, now you have the ability to be able to release it. Because if you cannot feel it, you cannot release something that you cannot connect to. And no matter how much things that you do to try to release it, it will not fully release until you can bring the light of your consciousness, your awareness, become conscious of that feeling, become conscious of that energy, that vibration, that emotion that's inside of your body. When you become conscious of it, now you can be able to let go deep enough for it to rise up to the surface, for you to fully process it, and then for it to go away. And now when that happens, your mind, your perspective is now open to be able to be changed. So if you want to change your perspective in, let's say in a relationship, if you want to change the perspective in the way you look at your business partners, your friends, or just something in your life, if you want to stop getting upset and angry about certain things, the way you do it now, after you release this energy that's trapped inside your body, your mind is now open to being changed. That's now when you go ahead and introduce new ways of looking at things, new perspectives. But until you do that, there's no point to do it. There's no point to try to change your mind. This is why people have such a hard time to develop new perspectives and change their mindset. Even though they try, they can't seem to get anything to stick because their emotions, their energy is still trapped inside the body, and that energy and emotion is what's anchoring the thoughts in our head. It's what's anchoring us to only look at something in one way, even though someone says, look, there's another way to look at it. Look at it in that way. A person cannot look at it in that way because the way that they look at something is anchored by the emotion, by the feeling in our body, and what we call the subconscious mind. I hope this makes sense to you. This is one of the most impactful realizations that I've learned about body mind, about how to be able to fully help people transform themselves. And it's what I've used for all these years now that allow me to let go layers and layers and layers of myself that didn't serve my life. And no matter how hard I tried before, I couldn't do it until I started to understand this philosophy and this approach. And then once I understood it, this is just the tip of the iceberg. And once we understand the philosophy, it's like, okay, we start to change our perspective in the way we start to transform ourselves. For all of you that are interested in inner transformation, in personal growth, anything that I said today resonates with you, then I'd like you to go learn more. Go to flow60.com, and you'll learn more information on how this training method, this approach in transformation can help you become the best version of yourself. See you guys.